The Washington Wizards in strong position here midway through the season. Ranked 5th in the East and aiming for a top spot. Nuggets Wizards is next. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for him.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. The Wizards have struggled the last couple of years, so some people were surprised that Bradley Beal signed an extension there. Beal said, "Today, a lot of stars want to team up. No knock, but I'm a firm believer in sticking with what you got. If I win a championship in D.C., that'll hold way more weight than if I just left and tried to get one." Kevin?
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. Greg, too early to start talking about MVP for this year? We're mid-season.
You know, we've gotten to a point now where we start talking MVP at the start of the season. You know,
yeah, right.
People just love to talk sports at this point, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual awards out there. I think you can make a case and sway some opinions with your play this time of year, but I like to let it all play out before I start focusing on that.
Things can change in a hurry, can't they, in a season?
Yes, they can.
Like you say, let it play out. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. We've got Murray, Aaron Gordon out there with Porter. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Jokic in at center. And for the Wizards, Harrell is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Murray against Dinwiddie. Jokic draws the double. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Porter outside. Bryant with the rebound. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. Harrell trying to free himself up.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Dinwiddie against Murray. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Jokic. Offline with his 3. And here are the Wizards now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line, but at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
The shot by Beal, no good. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Barton. The shot comes out. Now Washington takes it the other way.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Hachimura against Porter. And there's the pass to Harrell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dinwiddie. And it's Denver with the rebound. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Jokic finds Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And Jokic throws it down.
Boy, Jokic always in sync with his teammates, which is part of why he's able to put together these highlight reel sequences.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Pelicans. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think Denver, they've hit a little rough patch, but they know what they're capable of. It's just a matter of going out and proving it on a nightly basis.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Dinwiddie surveying the floor, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now here's Murray. He had 16 points in the win against Indiana. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell. Here's Murray. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game.
And Murray is really deadly with the catch-and-shoot jumper. When the defense isn't playing up on him, he has no problem going right up with him.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Porter kicks to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Passes it to Jokic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
Barton outside. Bryant against Jokic. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Bryant. Jokic with the steal. It's good. Jokic has got 6.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
There's Dinwiddie. 6 points for him. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Washington trailing. A pull-up. Here's Harrell. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Now here's Gordon. He's coming off a 16-point game against Indiana. Here's Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
And drafted with the 41st pick back in 2014. How about this? Jokic, the definition of a sleeper pick. He was actually asleep when the Nuggets drafted him.
The story goes on that his brother called him up trying to congratulate him, and Nico hung up in his face. How about that? Didn't hear the news until the next morning. He certainly has a different way of going about things, but there's no denying he's got a lot of game, and it's fun to watch.
First one falls for him. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Denver making a switch here. Morris is checked in. And Jokic drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Dinwiddie against Morris. Outside Bryant. Floats it up there for Harrell. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Morris looking over the floor. Jokic passes to Gordon. Great D that time from Harrell.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
There's Beal with the three. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now Dinwiddie. He's got 6. Pass to Hachimura. Murray against Beal. The pass to Harrell. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Gordon with the defensive effort.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Porter with the steal. Back to Gordon. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, you look at Gordon. He is cut up now. Fantastic at being able to overcome physical defenses because of his own physicality.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Denver?
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Free throw good. Gordon.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Now here's Kuzma. He's coming off a 13-point game against Portland.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Clock at 2, and the wide-open shot from Avdia. And another miss by Washington. And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
The Nuggets have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
The Nuggets leading by 7. Inside, here's Jokic. And again, Denver no good. Washington shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Gafford misses. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Kuzma can't get it to go. Denver's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Now here's Rivers. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And so it's Washington with it.
Timeout.
The Nuggets getting the bucket. Washington calls timeout. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Bowl, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Kuzma kicks to Smith. Pass to Bertans. Shot clock at 6. Over Green. Bertans can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
On the wing, Morris. His three-pointers off the mark. Wizards trail by 11. Smith the pass to Kuzma. Back to Smith. Now Kuzma, covered by Morris. Here's Gafford. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Smith for 3. The shot missing. And the Nuggets going the other way. From outside the arc. Rivers can't get it to go. From the Wizards, they're shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, and the intelligence of Smith. Really cool to see him get the defense to come into him when he's going up for a shot.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
Boy, and at only 6 feet tall, Smith uses that blazing speed of his to keep defenses off balance. Good luck trying to stay in front of him.
Good on the second free throw. Denver leading by 10. Morris kicks to Green. Back to Morris. Passes to Green. From 7. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Washington the other way. Here's Avdia. The Wizards with another miss.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Now, here's Bull. He's covered closely. Missed inside. Cloak loose. And they're running. The finish and the dunk by Bull.
Hard to fathom, but he is really fluid in terms of getting up and down the floor. Bowl making himself a capable threat all over the floor.
Wizards trail by 12. Here's Smith. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
There's a minute left in the first quarter. Rivers passes to Bull. Back to Rivers. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Bertans. Here's Gafford. And that's a foul called on Bull. That is his first foul of the game. .35 seconds left to play here in the first. The shot's good from Kuzma.
A reliable stretch four. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his three-point shooting.
Rivers passes to Bull. But they recover it.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Kuzma with it, and looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Smith outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Denver holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic, who had a few thoughts about how to help him succeed.
Selfless. I mean, you need to took your pride, you took your ego out, just to be part of the team and do whatever you need to do to be the best player in your roles.
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Nuggets really take control here.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Washington, they've got Kyle Kuzma. Avdia out there with Ish Smith. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. And he makes the first. Greg, if you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. that wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Smith on the wing. He's guarded by Rivers. And here's Smith. His last outing, he had 8 points. Kuzma, that's good.
You talk about passing. Smith is one of the best in the game in that aspect. An incredible distributor.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Barton kicks to Rivers. There's the triple. Rebound by the Wizards. In transition, here come the Wizards. The Nuggets leading by 11. Down low, here's Barton. It's good, he scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Now here is Smith, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Kuzma inside. No good with the layup. The Nuggets shooting 43% for the game. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
The Nuggets have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the word is they challenged each other, guys. I mean, each and every one of them to improve their free throw shooting in the offseason. Held each other accountable in that area. And now you see the results individually and as a whole.
Wizards trail by 16. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Got a piece of it.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
The Wizards shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And the Nuggets making a change here. Porter's checked in. Both free throws good from Bryant. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Now Murray. Barton finds Gordon. It's Barton on the wing. The Nuggets with another miss. Wizards trail by 14. Now here's Beal. He's coming off a 31-point game against Portland. Can't connect from 13 feet out. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And, you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Here's Dinwiddie. Michael Porter making his last shot. Bryant. Harrell trying to free himself up. That one doesn't go. Barton kicks to Porter. Pulls it up. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Nuggets lead by 18. Beal against Barton. Now here's Dinwiddie. Defense is right there, and the shot goes in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Murray. Kicks the bowl from past the arc. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Beal against Murray. Beal the pass to Dinwiddie. A 3-pointer, no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Outside Porter. Left side Gordon. Good on the bucket. Gordon's got his third bucket of the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And it's Beal in the corner. That three off the mark.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Jokic, he's checked in for Bull. Murray with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bends with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. A little bit unconventional, but hey, it certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
The first one falls.
And Clark, it was Jamal Murray's father who's the mastermind behind those unconventional training methods. His son, though, never begged off, never wavered in his commitment.
Tell you what, Greg, it clearly would lead you to believe that both of them were crazy, and yet they had a shared obsession and a commitment, and it's paid off.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Washington shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. 22 is their biggest lead. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. And that will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Wizards trail by 21. To the paint. And it's blocked by Gordon. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Barton finds Porter. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Just playing with poise and confidence, man. They continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Here's Dinwiddie. Michael Porter making his last shot. Dinwiddie passes to Harrell. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. There's Gordon with the 3. But he recovers it to the middle. Beal with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Beal's running. Here's Bryant. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Bryant's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Nuggets leading by 21.
Who's got Murray?
Murray outside. There's the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Wants to get it to Barton and does.
Barton is athletic and has great vertical, so he's terrific at throwing it down when he gets close to the basket.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
Monte Morris is checked in for the Nuggets. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And here is Beal, averaging 26 points a game, night in and night out, always a factor. 6 to shoot. Dinwiddie against Morris. Fades and shoots. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid 30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with a hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
Here now is Dinwiddie after Michael Porter made the last three-pointer. Here's Harrell. And Bryant slams it in.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Pass to Morris. Gordon against Harrell. Fades back. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dinwiddie outside. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Now Morris. He had 13 points in the win against Indiana. Latrey. Rebounded by the Wizards. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now, here's Jokic. A 20-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass. They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Beal against Murray. Does not score with that shot. It's his 2nd miss against 2 made shots. So for the Wizards, Bertans comes in for Montrezl Harrell. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Dinwiddie. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Beal deciding where to go with it. Bryant.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
For Washington, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Avdia comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Ish Smith in for Beal. And he can't hit the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Green kicks to Morris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Morris has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Washington shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Passes it to Kuzma. Lays it up and banks it in. Kuzma's got 7 points in the game.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
Pass to Jokic. The pass to Dozier. Shoots over Avdia. Dozier can't get it to go.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And it's Smith missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
And with the free throw percentage hovering around 70, he knows he has to bring that up.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Wizards. Bradley Beal comes in for Avdia. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Washington. Pass to Kuzma. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Kuzma's got 6 here in this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Green with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 23. Morris passes to Jokic. Here's Rivers. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Rivers has got 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Morris from deep three-point range. The second chance effort, and Jokic lays it up and in. He's got 12.
How about that persistence there? Jokic refusing to give up on the glass.
Beal against Rivers, and there's the call on Austin Rivers. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
The first free throw is good.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
Both good from the line that time. 16 seconds left to play here in the half. Now, here is Morris. He's got 8. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And this is why Jokic is a star in this league. I mean, he's a top-tier center, and he can carry a team when he needs to.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Nuggets ahead, opening up a huge gap. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Aaron Gordon. Aaron, you guys came out and played extremely well. What was the mindset in the first half?
We just tried to come out here, really stick to our principles, pick up the pace, and really be aggressive, and it turned out in a high-scoring half.
Just the way you want to play. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter was all about Nikola Jokic. He had 14 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 steals. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Wizards.
Well, the shooting was terrible. They didn't seem to have a plan at the defensive end. Let's see, the defense had them bottled up. Listen, man, I'm not a coach, but they need to change their strategy right away, right now, pronto.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Aaron Gordon out there with Jokic. Then it's Will Barton. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Murray in at the point guard position.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
From the Wizards, they're shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
The Nuggets leading by 23. Murray outside. Jokic finds Porter. Denver passing it around. Jokic with it. Back to Murray. Now the pass to Gordon. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 6 rebounds now in the game. In a wide open look for Hachimura. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's the Nuggets ball.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, I've got mad respect for the way Barton carries himself. I mean, he's a terrific teammate. He does everything he can to impact winning.
Both free throws good from Barton. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Pass to Hachimura. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And for his size, Hachimura moves well. He can surprise the defender when he's on the go like that.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
And the first one drops.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. Passes it to Jokic. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Tough shot that time by Jokic, finishing through contact. Great display of power and strength.
Here's Harrell. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Harrell's got 6.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Pass to Jokic. Barton outside. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Porter, and the rejection by Harrell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Clock at 6. Jokic finds Porter. Hachimura with it. Now defended by Jokic. Dinwiddie passes to Harrell. Back to Dinwiddie. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Murray against Dinwiddie. Gordon trying to break loose.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Top of the key, Beal. Outside Bryant. Back to Beal. Launches it. Drains it from beyond the arc. He has 7.
And it's fun watching Beal take these shots. He's a master at knowing when to catch and fire.
And the pass to Porter. To the inside. Jokic passes to Gordon.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul him.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just 1 season, I think it's been remarkable.
And the first one at the line is good.
And, you know, I like that Gordon is a versatile guy who can play both forward spots. He's a terrific athlete who continues to improve.
And so he hits both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Here's Hachimura. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Whistle blows, basket is good.
Shot's
so
good.
A chance here for a 3-point play.
Shot's good.
Well, that's one way he can
Shooting
finish,
one.
but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
For Washington, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Bowl, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And that one falls for Beal. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Murray surveying the D. Pass to Jokic. Here's the three. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
His shooting has been outstanding. He's definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Wizards trail by 20. Fires it up. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Nuggets have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Murray dishes to Barton. Passes it to Jokic. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Denver with the ball. Jokic draws the double. Three-pointer, Barton. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
And again, Washington no good.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Friday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
First one falls for him. Clark, we know guys like LeBron and Michael Jordan will look for any perceived slight as a form of motivation. Was that something that you ever did as a player?
You know, Kevin, I really didn't go down that road. Now, had I played longer at the NBA level, I had a very short NBA career, maybe I would have approached it that way. If there was a slight or if there was a player that gave you trouble and you needed to get back at him in some way, sure, you'd be motivated by that, but I don't know if I was hunting for bulletin board material. I sought to be intrinsically or self-motivated from the inside as opposed to looking for outside influences to move me forward.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 17 points in the game. Bryant trying to free himself up, and he converts the layup. Dinwiddie's got 6 in the quarter. So it's Denver now. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Murray kicks to Barton. Fires the three. Rebound by the Wizards. Bryant's got 11 rebounds in the game. Beal against Murray. Dinwiddie. And the three off target. The Nuggets leading by 20. Here's Barton. Here's Gordon. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Wizards have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Barton outside. Down low. Here's Jokic. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Dinwiddie with it. 19 points in the game. Outside, Beal. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Davis Bertans comes in for Harrell. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Ish Smith in for Dinwiddie. And then for Denver, Jeff Green is checked in for Bol. Rivers comes in for Will Barton. And Monte Morris subbed in for Murray. Morris kicks to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Rivers passes to Green. Jokic inside. Bertans defending. The offensive rebound. Out to Morris. Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Morris has got 11 points.
Jokic doing a nice job consistently finding the open man.
And here's Smith. Over Morris. Smith, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Gordon, the pass to Morris. Misses from short range.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Washington has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. The pass to Beal. The three. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 13 with that last one.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
14 feet away. Off the left rim and out. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Here's Morris over Smith. Goes back up. Jokic kicks to Morris. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. And now we've got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers. And what has been the trend for Jokic?
And the trend that he's going through with his assist numbers dropping over the past few years isn't a good one. I don't want to say he's become a more selfish player because that's too harsh, but he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot rather than creating for his teammates. He may want to rethink that. Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Now here's Rivers. 6 points for him. Here's Green. Sinks the 15-footer. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
And a smooth jump shot from the veteran Green there. These are looks he nails consistently.
Now Beal. Pass to Kuzma. Oh, Beal in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Here's Gordon after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Morris finds Green. Here's Gordon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
And you know, Gordon's so crafty and full of tricks that he keeps the defense guessing.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
He's off on the first. And the Nuggets making a change here. Rozier's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Now here is Smith. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
Pass to Rivers. Back to Gordon. And stolen by Kuzma. And here they come. Smith with a wide open look. And again, Washington with the triple.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Now, here is Morris. 11 points in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Rivers. Porter's checked in for the Nuggets. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Wizards trail by 18. Puts it up from 17. Here's Gafford. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Morris passes to Porter. .136 left to play here in the third. The shot off that time. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Washington's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Smith finds Kuzma. For Washington, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. Free throw good, Kuzma.
Boy, you look at Kuzma, the 27th overall pick in the NBA draft, guys, a multi-talented, confident forward with impressive skill and potential.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Here's Beal. That shot is off. And the Nuggets going the other way. Here's Rivers. And then Rivers with the dunk.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense. .59 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. Free throw good, Smith. Smith hits them both. Here's Morris. 11 points in the game. Outside, Porter. Knocks it loose. And here we go. Washington fast break. Smith for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Smith's got 11 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Dozier. Beal against Rivers. And there's the pass to Porter. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Beal gets a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
And that one drops for him. He's got 9.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
The wide open look here for Kuzma. Off target from three-point range. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. 13 points up at the end of the period. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. In at forward, it's Hachimura and Bertans. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Now, here is Morris. Back to Jokic, 5 to shoot. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Jokic doing a nice job getting right to the spot and capitalizing, taking advantage of the high percentage shots.
Wizards trail by 15. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Barton's checked in for the Nuggets. Now here's Dinwiddie, and he lays it straight in. Dinwiddie's got 21.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Washington shooting 41% for the game. Knocked away. Porter with the steal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And this is a guy who just naturally draws fouls at a very high rate. That time Porter takes him off the bounce.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Porter.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Harrell in for Bertans. Gordon's checked in for the Nuggets. And Porter drops them both. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Wizards. Trailing by 17. He's looking for Harrell and finds him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And with toughness and physicality, Harrell can simply overpower opponents offensively.
Murray against Dinwiddie. Pass to Barton. At the elbow, Jokic. 3-pointer. And Barton gets it to go on the assist by Jokic. Barton's got 9 points here in the second half. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Dinwiddie against Murray. And stolen by Murray. Dinwiddie with the steal. Here's Bryant. Rebound by the Nuggets.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater. He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Dinwiddie, and a strong finish with two hands.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here is Porter after the basket by Washington. Shot from 12. And it's Gordon missing. Wizards trail by 19. Dinwiddie wide open. And he overshot that one, missing. Denver's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Barton, and Denver again with the bucket.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
That doesn't go either for Dinwiddie. And it's the Nuggets ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Murray with it, working on Bryant, leaps for it, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now, and stolen by Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, have to enjoy, guys, seeing Murray jam it down like that. I mean, his vertical is pretty impressive.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. There's the feed to Bryant. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Murray. Passes to Jokic. Launches a 3. They grab their own miss. And the second chance effort by Gordon.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Dinwiddie finds Bryant. Kuzma outside. Bryant looking over the floor. And it's Murray in the corner. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The shot. And good. He got the English that time as it falls.
No defense going to stop that. I mean, at times, Murray is simply unguardable. Great range and a quick release.
Dinwiddie with it. Outside Bryant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. Well, we know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience.
Bryant hits them both. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. And here's Barton. dishes it to Murray. Caldwell Pope brings the double team, and Bull wide open. He shoots. No good from outside.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Bonga, the pass to Hutchison. Shot clock at 6. Denver leading by 23. Barton passes to Chunshaw. Murray outside, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope. Barton against Beal. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Green, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Here's Dinwiddie. Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that, or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. And that'll be his third foul so far.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Abdiaz checked in for the Wizards. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Rivers dishes to Green. Back to Rivers. Unloads from 9. Green, no luck. Smith with it. Now Green defending. Out left to the wing. Here's Avdia. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Denver's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Rivers looking over the floor. And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
that's
tournament
a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
Barton passes to Najee, and he gets it to go.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Beal, that's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Beal's got 16 points here in the second half.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Smith against Rivers. To the middle. And Green gets it to go. Green's got his first basket of the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now Rivers. Barton outside. Pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Bryant. Outside, Beal. Smith scanning the floor. Beal against Green. Good. Beal's got 4 this quarter.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Barton outside. Outside, Green. Green against Harrell. And it's Green missing. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. Avdia can't hit. Denver's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And the pass to Najee. He kicks it to Green. 6 to shoot. Sweet move. Bryant with the rebound. Washington's gone 0 of 3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. And Harrell slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And Denver has possession after the basket by Washington. Najee passes to Green. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Floats it up there for Harrell.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
The Nuggets leading by 22. 1:27 left in the 4th quarter. Barton kicks to Green. And another miss by Denver. The Wizards shooting around 41% on the night.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nuggets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And this is going to be repayment for the last game they played against one another. This will be their last regular season matchup of the year. A nice job to even it at 1 apiece for the season series against the Wizards.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jokic.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Rivers finds Barton. Harrell against Green. Back to Barton. And Barton throws it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Harrell. There's the dish to Bryant. Harrell, the pass to Bryant. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Nicola, coach has talked about the growth of your leadership. What's gotten you to be more vocal?
I just want to help my teammates. I think if they say something, they're going to listen to me. I just want to make them better, so I'm just going to do that.
Well, it sounds like they're listening, man. I appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.